Hi everybody, it's been 3000 years since my last video, and I have to admit that I've tried recording videos, but every time when I do, I'm just not happy, and I think to myself, who am I and why would I be recording myself? It just feels weird because I am a little bit old millennial. At the age of almost 40, it just feels very unnatural to stare into this small circle and just talk to myself. However, there's something nice I want to show you. The previous videos were talking about deep mulching methods in the UK. This is root stout method, which I've been practicing here in Wales. We have very good climate, which is obviously quite wet, and we have very long days, so all the plants love it. Regardless of how hot it is, if the mulch is deep enough, the soil will always stay moist. Well, anyway, let me cut talking. It seems that I'm doing quite well, and let me show you around. This is the garden, and it looks as a piece of art. I am in absolute awe. I am in absolute love with every single corner. This bucket is just a liquid feed, which is fermenting on the sun. It's just grass and comfrey. But I've left it on the sun to speed up the process. As this is the first video after 4 eons, I just want to show you around. I don't want to be talking too much because there's so much to say, but please just notice how everything is mulched. This is the basis of the channel. This is the basis of everything I do in gardening world. I'm always recycling materials. I'm always feeding the soil, which is one of the basic rules in permaculture. And obviously I'm always combining plants with flowers, vegetables with flowers. These are Tajidis, these are French marigolds, red embers, and these are my absolute favorite flowers. Verbenas, they add structure and color, and they are absolutely enormous, to the point that I had to cut them the other day because they were just spreading too much. We have kale, we have radicchio, we have lettuce, we have Swiss chard, beetroots, potatoes, leeks, lettuce. These climbing pumpkins are tromboncinos, Italian tromboncinos, the long ones. They like to climb. We obviously have sunflowers. These balls are last year leeks, and I just grow them to feed bees. Once they bloom, they'll be cut and they will become mulch as well. Nothing goes to waste here. Look at this. Look at the size. More Tajidis. This is a good example here. Everything I cut in the garden, I chop into small pieces so they're easy to handle, and everything goes back to the soil. Everything is recycled and turned into soil. As I said, one of the basic rules in permaculture is to keep continuously feeding the soil, and this is what a lot of people fail to do, and they just expect soil to be delivering results every year without really putting much into it. So please consider and ask yourself, how much do you do and how often, and can you do better? Mulch is also excellent environment for wildlife. There's a lot of centipedes and millipedes and spiders. Slugs, yes, but not as many, not so much more with the in comparison with the garden without the mulch. So this is something to really make a note of, because a lot of people in this climate are very anxious of using the method because of slugs. Well, there you go. I talked almost 5 minutes, and this is it for the video, and I'll be in touch soon. Shall I say a promise? Because I did in the previous videos and I haven't respected the promise, so we'll see what happens. I'm wishing you light and love from beautiful Wales. Bye.